And I think the third quarter tonight was something that we can reference going forward on how we want to play, particularly defensively. I think, to hold them to 21 points in a quarter with the way they score the ball, and then obviously us turning the defense into offense and, kind of getting a hold of the game. I think Damari Carroll really responded coming out of halftime. Really the whole group responded, and Damari sets a defensive tone for us, and I think everybody else follows that. And there was a lot of guys that stepped up and did different things when it got close late. Mike Scott came off the bench when Paul Millsap gets his sixth foul, makes a big three-pointer. Jeff Teague makes a big three-pointer. Gustavo makes a layup, and Damari steps up and makes, I think, 5 out of 6 free throws. And some of those were loose ball situations where he just wanted it. So it's, I think, a lot of good reference points for us as we move forward and trying to work and improve and get better as the season progresses.
I know we make a lot about Damari and his defensive ability. 19 points tonight. He does seem to be stepping up his offensive game.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him? I mean,
I'm sorry, finish your question.
I guess that is my question. What are you seeing out of him on the offensive end, too?
Yeah, I think the great thing for Damari is that I think he missed a few shots tonight in the first half, and I think that's part of him coming back in the second half. I don't know for sure what he had at halftime, but I think he really had a great second half. And the last 2 weeks, give or take a little bit, he's really been shooting the ball well. I think he's really confident. I think our spacing and our ball movement is good, and I think we're kind of daily working with the entire team about spacing and maintaining our discipline and maintaining that. And I think Damari's getting better about spacing and being ready to catch and shoot. He's knocking down shots.
At any point you started like one of 7 from 3-point, 2 from 11 from the half, and then they started falling in the third quarter. But was there any point you wanted them to stop shooting the 3, or was that still the game plan?
No, I'm probably not very smart. I don't believe in that. I think hopefully you could argue that the percentages are about to flip on you, and if you're 2 for 11, you should shoot even more because you're going to make them. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. But I think there's a system and a style and a way that we want to play, and we want to build those habits, and that includes spacing the court and attacking and penetrating. And if we have the rim, we'll take the rim. If we got threes, we'll take threes. And we just want to take what the game gives us. And I always want our guys to be confident and shooting.
Going along with that, in the first half, they were doing a good job face guarding the quarter, running around screens. You got going in the second half, especially in that third quarter. Where did y'all do something differently to free him up, or what did you see differently?
I think Kyle and his teammates deserve the credit. I think there was just more attention to detail, and I think the screening was better. I think the pace that we played at, I think getting stops got them into a little bit of a scramble mode. He has a knack for just finding open spaces and open shots, and Corey Brewer is a really great defender and made it very difficult on Kyle all night. And luckily he was just able to sneak away from him for half a second a couple times. But Corey's one of the best wing defenders in our league.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, guys.